Wanna? I met this weird wolf.
I'm not weird. I'm a very normal wolf. Wolven.
You're not. I would say you're not wearing a shirt, but I'm not wearing a shirt either. Uh, yeah. He was planning to go like rat hunting. Maybe we can go as well. I'd want to
Happy
make some
hunting.
money. Yeah, so man,
Oh, yes, little frog?
if a lizard folk comes by asking for help with like missing people, tell them we'll be back in like an hour or two. Could you do
Alright.
that?
I can do that, yes.
Okay. I'll give you 2 free workers for 1 hour tomorrow. How does that sound? To make up for it.
He just kind of
Anyway,
stares at you, not certain how to respond to.
to the poopy place. What's it called again? Sewers. Ta-la-la. Transition time.
I'm going to follow the frog person because the frog person is very nice.
You don't know me yet. So I wouldn't look into that very nice part just yet, my friend.
Well, you've been nice so far. Don't blow this up.
Don't screw it up now.
Don't screw
You're
up.
making a friend.
I will eat you.
I will eat frog legs if you're not nice.
Okay.
I need to ever use this frog.
I hope you have a backup character.
Yeah, if you eat me, you die.
Okay, don't be nice. I'm being nice. Please be nice to me.
Oh, he's being nice. He's talking literally because he's a grung. Grung are poisonous.
Yeah, don't eat me.
They're toxic frog.
probably die.
They're toxic tree frogs.
It's like
All
a
right,
poison arrow frog.
I will definitely not eat frog legs then.
Good.
It might be hazardous.
You. All right. All right.
Oh, it's been so long since I've been down here. Like a whole day or so.
Yeah, it's been a day. It still smells about as bad. Hokkaido, that's really tickling your sensitive nose.
I'm gonna get myself a scarf. Please let me have a scarf and wrap it around my nose.
Yeah, I'll let you have a scarf. That sounds reasonable. So,
Or
I imagine Pasto has lit up his torch once more.
yeah.
If someone else needed me to light the to hold the torch, I would.
like only half of the party can see in the dark. So
I'm gonna be where I was last time on the ceiling.
yeah, tiny frogman suddenly sticks to the wall and climbs up the ceiling.
Right, the frog.
I feel safe there.
I'm gonna take the front.
Because he is so short, the ceiling is 10 feet tall. You could easily scramble above your head without causing a problem.
I will be behind the wolfman then.
And I'll be third, I guess.
All right.
All right.
Maneuver your token. Oops, did I not bring your? No, I brought you in there. Maneuver your tokens to whatever position you feel is best.
I'm gonna take the front shield and sword.
Pastor, I'm gonna give you control of Kari, since you guys live together.
Did she step away?
Yeah, that's what she's telling me. She didn't tell you?
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear it.
All right. So who is taking point? That would be Hokkaido?
Yes. I'm a powerful warrior.
Alright. So I would like you to give me a perception check then.
Yes. You would need me to. Is this related to hearing or smelling?
Yes, because it's how you're tracking the rats. You're
Alright.
listening for them, you're trying to sniff them out, even though it's very difficult to smell things down here because they're so. And at the glance.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, great start. Great start.
Yeah, so far your senses are currently being overwhelmed by the stench down here. There's also this overwhelming sense of drip, drip, drip that's echoing, and it is very difficult to tell which direction that rats are coming in.
I'll
I will
so.
move you over to this section here.
I'll get used to it.
We should probably go to the right this time.
I think so.
This time.
We've been down here before. We made a decent haul to the left, but I don't know if they've come back.
Good timing, good timing. Alright, I'll go right then. Yeah, this is my right, I guess?
That's technically the left, and it was the right that everyone went down last time, so you're technically
Well,
right, but...
When I'm talking
Okay,
to people in character, I'm going to use the characters right
okay.
and left. We were traveling down, so the west is our right side.
Yeah, that's
based off of
why
our shoulder.
that's why for ease of use, I always go with north, south, east, and west, and always orient the maps towards north, just because it
Yeah.
gets rid of the left-right confusions.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go to the good direction. The correct way to go. Whatever. I'll go there.
All right,
Yeah, that's
then start walking. You're in front.
Yep. Can you give me just 5 minutes? I'm gonna feed the cat before they just eat my...
Before they eat your foot?
Yes! They are very insistent.
Aw. And
For me
mine,
to feed
mine
them
is just
right.
laying on top of my my headset cord and is purring. She is
Two types of
very-
cats.
Yeah.
My cats are being old, nasty boys,
Aw.
wanting to be fed.
Wow. As I said, I got lucky. My cats actually wait till I get out of the shower before complaining that their food dish is empty, let alone wake me up in the middle of the night.
Oh yeah, but I feed them like raw meat, so I have to feed them
That makes sense.
at a very precise time of the day.
Well, that's good for them.
And they know the time of the day.
Oh yeah.
Well,
they do.
oh yeah, cats
They
do.
never
In
forget
fact, when I'm sitting in my office and my cats know that it's normally clock off time, they're like, "Okay, we're ready. We're ready for you to come out into the hallway. We're ready for you to play time." I can't.
Yeah. Cats are not pets, they are roommates.
Yes. They are very cuddly roommates.
Alright, it's completely disgusting. Just the way you like it. Allez, marche, 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 marche. Go, 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 go. Bouge. Ôte ta face de là. And now to unfreeze the next batch.
What kind of meat do they get?
Huh?
What kind of meat are you feeding them?
Chicken. They don't like any other kind of meat. I've tried horse, rabbit. What did I try too? Fish. Fish they liked, but Lucifer got allergic to it, and he was
Yeah.
making wounds.
My
He
Lyra,
had
my Lear is allergic to fish. He can't process the fish protein, and it develops crystals in her urine, which then in turn cause bleeding.
Yeah, well, that's the other thing I don't want. So it's gonna be chicken with a little bit of fish oil
Yeah,
and water.
yeah. Fish oil's fine. All the food that I feed them has fish oil, and she would have gotten seriously ill if she gotten ill off fish oil by now.
Well, so far he's good. So, anyway, I am going to the correct way.
All right.
So, I guess it's this way.
Yep.
Yeah.
And can I make another perception roll? Because I'm
Yes.
gonna try to.
That's why I was bringing you over to
hear
the
him.
to the next sedgeway. Roll perception.
Yeah, for a reason, I'm a little bit delayed when people move tokens, so...
Sorry.
No, it's just roll 20. Like, certain things are being delayed since
Ooh.
a while
This is
now.
not like last night where Roll20 kept crashing on me.
Yeah, roll 20 definitely sometimes just crashing. Crash and burn.
Alrighty then. So, with that, let's see, 1d3. Alrighty. You're definitely picking up the sound from the north. Somewhere up ahead.
Alright, I'm gonna just point toward that direction and whisper many rats before slowly going there.
Sounds like fun.
Agreed.
Let's go then. I'm gonna grab my shield and longsword and get ready.
He's just got this smile across his face. He doesn't act like a noble.
Hmm?
He doesn't act like a noble at all, despite his clothing.
All right. Zirian, move on forward.
Yeah, I'm waiting for things to update.
You're
It's
good.
just now updated.
I don't want to, move my character too fast. So just to start hearing more about it.
Yeah, we'll just run off the assumption that we're staying in the formation
Yeah.
because of Zirian's issues.
Okay, I'm guessing it's this way. Ooh. Okay.
Roll 20. Come on.
Yeah, you keep dropping out of the.
Yep, your little image thing in the lower keeps dropping like you're leaving and joining.
Wonder what's causing that.
No clue.
So I hear them on both ways, right? This way and that way. All right.
Grizz, is Grizz talking for anyone? I don't hear her.
I
Oh
don't
crap!
hear
Sorry,
Grizz
I was
either.
muted. I'm sorry. You're hearing a lot of squeaking coming from this direction, and you're hearing echoes coming from over here. I apologize. I realized I was muted.
Okay, so who is the other warrior?
The other boy carrying, I think, a sword and shield.
Yeah?
Zirian's got a sword and shield. This one here.
Okay, so here's what I'm suggesting. Zirian, maybe you could take the front in case they are to attack.
Or reverse pincher.
What?
So reverse it on them.
Yeah,
Sounds like.
right. I'll take point.
Kari, you. And I guess Kari will go over to follow.
You should be able to move her
Dakota.
token. I gave you permission.
Players new.
Okay. Gonna move slowly.
Squeak, 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 squeak,
He's gonna stop as soon as he's like
squeak, squeak, squeak,
no,
squeak, squeak,
hold up
squeak,
here.
squeak.
Yeah, I see them. Alright.
Also, I will say that
And
can we pass the
we're
flame on to
not
Kari
doing that, so-
because Kari. Actually, let me check something. Didn't mean to click the cast. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Have Kari, I guess, cast produce flame basically, so she has her own little torch. So I can give Zirian and Grek if he needs it light.
Apparently.
Whoever has his torch.
Yep. See if Kari can get an AoE as well. I unfortunately can't view her
There you go. All right. So at this point, initiative because the swarms detect you.
Okay, I should have asked that.
Sorry, I
Sure.
keep clicking the thing.
Oh wow, fuck you.
At least
Swear
the
to God.
swarm matched. So
At the
they're
very
all
least.
rolling low.
Yeah, well, life is life.
Mm-hmm.
I swear to God, those my guts.
Bugs.
Oh yeah, wait.
I'm.
Yeah. Next time, remind
can't-
me to roll stealth because I would have, but I forgot to say it.
I can't really do anything right now. So
Yeah.
I guess.
I need to be able to see where you're rolling.
Huh?
Sorry. Hakado.
Yeah, I did. I then won, so I had
Where
5.
where did you?
Okay,
Rolled it
no,
in chat,
Oh,
but
there
she
it is.
didn't
Now-
click
now
her
I see it.
token first.
Sorry.
no, I forgot. Sometimes you have to claim your character
Yeah.
in order to.
Yeah, in Roll20, you have to have your character selected.
I'm not used to playing actually, so
You're good.
I mostly DM.
There you go. All right. So one of the giant rats goes first.
If you guys listen to, I'm listening right now. So if you want to,
When I'm running a game or playing
Yeah,
in a
you
game,
cannot
I
because
can't listen to any
of
more music because music for me is my creative introspective time. So I find talking music
it's fine. Well,
very difficult.
I just thought I would share for those who
Yeah, I
want
know
to
other
listen
people
to
love it
music.
because we have another player who does that all the time. I'm just saying that's why I don't put music on in the background. So if you have got music you want to listen to while fighting, please go ahead. Be my guest.
All right, bye. I'm doing it anyway.
Let's see, 5. A giant rat comes running out of the dark, tries to bite at your leg. There's a
Any
17 hit.
miss?
Hokkaido.
No. I block with my trusty shield. Dang.
Hokkaido?
Yeah. Nope. He missed.
Yeah,
Hello?
Hokkaido, did you not hear Hokkaido? Hokkaido
so-
is speaking.
So Vax hit. Miss. Okay. Cool.
Nope.
Sorry, for some reason my hand slipped and I turned down the volume on my headset all the way to 0. I hate when
Alright,
that happens.
Hey,
Pashto!
Swift Fasten.
Because Pashto can't really see crap right now, I guess he will just pull out a dart in his offhand and hold his action. The moment yeah, and it'll be my turn.
Grek.
And you heard me, Grizz?
About
We're
what?
loud and clear
Holding-
now. Yeah, just holding my action.
Yeah, until something comes within melee range of you, yeah. Grek.
Not melee range. View. I have a dart that I'm going to throw.
Okay, yeah, got it. Grek.
I will crawl a bit forward on the ceiling. Pew at this one. So Let's do bonus action hex. 7
Yeah.
misses, I
Even
presume.
yep, 7 misses. The dark energy might swirl around the rats, but the blast itself fails to hit them.
Oh, what ability check, by the way?
Let's do strength. I don't know.
Alright, so swarm of rats comes surging around the corner, can't reach Gurk, and is going right for the human. Pasto, your attack.
Yes, ma'am. Rolling as we speak.
Alright. So it does happen to hit like one of the rats and just kind of seems to kill that one, but it doesn't seem to deter the actual swarm much. The swarm itself attacks the human.
That misses.
Oh,
Can't
way!
quite get at him. Alright, Zerum.
My turn. Bonus action rage. And
Muscles
we'll do
swell on
that.
the barbarian. Alright. You cleave another one of the rats in the swarm. Squeak, 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 squeak!
That for a timer.
Anything else?
Nope. That's why I only have one attack so far.
Alright. What is Kari doing?
So, I'm gonna interrupt here because I think Carrie is behind me.
Mm-hmm.
Will she get, or he get, she, the pack tactics since I'm in,
Pack tactics only applies to the person with the pack tactics. It doesn't apply
Okay,
to
so-
anybody else.
I'm the one getting the pack tactic.
Yes.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, an ally
Yeah.
needs to be within 5 feet of an enemy you're trying to attack.
Yeah, well, it doesn't really apply right here.
Exactly.
So,
You'd have to be swapped.
So, Storm, what do you want Carrie to do? Other than not die.
Let's see. So just double checking your spells because I don't know what they are. And using produce flame, chuck it over the shoulder of Hakoda at the rat. It would cause her to lose the light on her until she decides to cast it again, but it's really the only option I have currently.
Okay. Roll the attack. There's a little bit of a smell of burning hair in the hallway, but not much.
And it goes dark. If only temporarily. And that'll be her turn.
Alright. Giant rats. That one's running that way. Hakoda.
Yes, my turn.
Yes.
All right, let's bring the pain. Just gonna, sir.
Can you see, by the way?
Yeah, I see.
Okay, cool.
All right, I'm gonna use my longsword and swing it at the rat for 13. 13.
Yeah, that hits.
Does it touch?
Yeah, it hits.
All right. Then, since it's
One-handed or
one-handed,
two-handed? Okay, 7. 7
Yeah.
points, which just kills this particular rat.
All right, then I'm gonna move in right there.
All right. What's wrong, Lyra? You can come up.
And it's gonna be the end of my turn.
All right. Giant rat goes running, runs right at you. Giant rat has pack tactics and is within 5 feet of an ally. And it doesn't matter because that misses.
And clack, clack, clack! Block with my shield. Oh, yeah!
Swarm of rats goes squeak, 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 and starts biting at you. And also misses. Your shield is holding up very well.
Yeah.
Ah, Lyra! Don't step on my keyboard. That rat runs that way. Okay, that rat is dead. Pashto!
Made friends.
Sorry, I had to step away for a second. I was just asking. I was asking Hikari what her wildfire spirit thingy looks like in case I need to use it, and its stats. Didn't think it would get to my turn so quickly. My bad. So, I still can't really do much because of positioning, so I will chuck a dart at this one, the non-swarm one.
And that rat is dead. You basically launch your dart and manage to somehow get it right through the eye and into the brain, dropping it instantly.
Yay. I wish I could do something else, but I don't have reach.
Grek.
I guess that's my turn.
What does the frogman do?
Greg will shoot at this one because that's where my hex is on.
Okay.
Can I roll higher, please?
You don't actually need to, considering that the Eldritch Blast has the right AC for that.
Oh, does that hit?
Yes, it does. Swarm of rats is actually not is a big clumped together target. You hear
Oh,
rats
sorry.
squealing as several of them die.
I accidentally. There should be an extra 6 hex damage on that
Yeah, I see that.
as well because it's hexed. I'm sorry.
The other one's from
Hey.
Genie's Wrath.
Yeah, the 2 is from Genie's Wrath.
But the majority of those rats are now dead. Their corpses littering the ground. That swarm is still charging at Zari. And starts the ones that are left starts biting and tearing into his ankles. But I think because he's raging is only 1 point of damage.
Does a 20 even hit? I think it does.
Yeah,
It
20
does.
just hits, yeah.
Beats it if
Yeah,
it
it would
meets
only
it.
be 1 point damage. Congratulations. You have slightly injured me.
You have mildly inconvenienced me at best.
And now Zirin, it's your turn.
My turn. He got a little angry. Reckless.
All right, that hits and it annihilates a good portion of the rats you were attempting to harvest, making a bunch of those bodies now useless. Sadly.
And the big ones are worth more.
True.
Mark that down to 9. And that should be it for him. I mean, he would probably, because if they're dead, he can move forward, right?
Yes. And now it's Kari's turn.
So I think what she will go ahead and do
Move him up then.
Yeah, she will go ahead and actually cast Produce Flame again.
Okay.
And chuck it at the same rat. So if
She can't see the rat from where you're at.
Produce Flame emits light.
All right. Did she? Even with the light, she really can't see the rat from where you're at. It's around a corner.
Oh, did
Yeah.
Move.
That one
Hakoda
was
kill
that
the
one,
other?
Yeah, that one was killed.
Okay, I
See,
didn't
its
know that
body
because
is laying there.
it was pitch black. Remember?
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
but I did say that the body in front of Hakoda was the rat in front of Hakoda was dead.
True, but I also had to step away for a second, so I must not have caught it.
All right.
Yeah, I will chuck the flame at this one, and it goes dark again. Yay!
All right.
I'm seeing a lot of light and a lot of fireworks.
There must be a dubstep rave over there. Sorry, trying to get to the page to do the attack.
Sadly, the launch misses the rat entirely, smashing harmlessly into a wall. Okay, that rat's dead. Hakoda.
All right. I'm gonna attack this one.
Which one? Okay, the giant rat. Got it.
Yep. 11. Does it touch?
No, it doesn't. The
Alright,
giant rat
swing and miss.
manages to dodge out of the way, hissing and making other ratty noises at you.
Yeah.
And
Well.
then it launches an attack at you.
All right.
23 for 6 damage.
Where's that?
Where's the advantage?
Yeah.
Pack
No,
tactics.
no, tactic.
Ooh.
All right. 6 damage. Ouch.
Yeah, you're now the wolfman is now bleeding heavily.
Whoa, 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 Evely. I'm bleeding a little bit. Calm
Well,
down with you, Evely.
the swarm then goes after him, enhanced by the blood.
Jesus.
Now he's bleeding heavily.
So 7
Don't
damage.
Don't tempt the DM.
Yeah.
The
Now
DM
I'm
just
bleeding.
rolled well.
I'm being very badly damaged now.
Meanwhile, the other giant rat is attacking Zirin.
Yeah, the advantage.
Oh, that's right, because you went reckless. It doesn't help it. Pasto.
Poor thing.
I'm assuming how tall I am, I cannot squeeze through that area.
It's 10 feet tall ceilings. You're fine.
I'm not talking about the height. I'm talking about the horizontal distance. Because spheres of influence and all that jazz.
You're still the distance between is also wide enough for you. You're good. You can squeeze in
Okay.
easily.
Okay, then I will step there, and I will go ahead and whack at it with my new weapon.
The rats aren't that big, so it's easy enough to sort around a corner with.
You're good. I just want to make sure because the whole 5-foot
Yeah.
thing.
The rat dodges.
Chup. Aw, darn.
It makes more
I will-
squeaking noises up at you.
And because I just got the thing, I will flurry of blows. And what does flurry of blows do?
2 unarmed strikes.
Mm-hmm.
2?
Yep.
Mhm. That's why
Cool.
monks are.
That's
bit
why.
bullshit.
That's the beginning of why monks are bullshit. There's a lot of reasons why monks are bullshit.
They get worse as you level
Yes!
up.
Yes, they do. Smack.
Is that
Your
it?
bones crunching.
I'm guessing that one misses.
Yeah, it manages to leap out of the way at the last moment.
Okay. And then that is my turn.
And little frogman.
Little frogman will shoot the blast. But first, bonus action, move Hex.
All right, move to what? Which one?
Damn.
Greg.
Yeah, this one. It's the
Okay.
only one I can see, right?
Yeah,
Wait,
that's
there's
not-
two
that's
more
double
things
checking.
on the.
Yep, but I think that if that's the only one you can see, that's the only one you can see. Unfortunately, Greg is a little overzealous in his spells, and he launches it right at the giant rat. The giant rat explodes everywhere, completely destroying anything useful about it.
Ta-da!
That swarm's dead. Zirin.
More blood.
Whack.
We're gonna reckless again. Against the big rat.
And that just kills it. You basically managed to perfectly bring your blade down and make it a headless rat, leaving its corpse perfect and pristine. The butcher will like that.
He looks at the Kato, and you see his, the black, the white to his eyes now black, and he's just got this covered in blood.
And the smile.
Mm-hmm. He seems to be quite enjoying himself. But that's all I can do.
And what shall Kari do?
Well, there's technically not a direct line of sight between Pashto's torch and Hokkaido. Would you say like the light kind of passing over, Kari could see that Hokkaido's fucked up?
Yeah, he probably got like lightly splattered with some of his blood at this point, like maybe some near one of her ankles.
Yeah, cure wounds.
Yay! Thanks.
Yep.
The fellow canine just touches you on the shoulder and pumps healing magic into you.
Please don't die.
I
I've got
know.
a-
And that's your turn.
It is your turn. And you have
Alright,
advantage
so-
because Zirin's within 5 feet of you, 5 feet of the only remaining enemy.
First of all, I'm gonna use my second win, which is a bonus action, so I roll 1d10 plus 2.
Tough fighter. I love it.
So, fuck off! I hate butts. I hate them with every fiber of my being.
Hey, at
At
least
least
you
you
have
don't-
your fighter level.
Yeah.
Yay,
So,
I'm
two-
gonna... And I got advantage, so... With my longsword. And 16.
That would definitely hit.
For a 6 damage.
Technically 3 damage because they are a swarm and take only half damage.
Ah,
But you did manage to kill three of the 24 rats.
Yeah.
That giant
yeah,
rat's
and they
dead.
don't get advantage anymore.
Well, it's only the giant rats that got advantage, but yeah. So this one, let's see. This one will attack. It's actually turning around and will get advantage because it's going after Zarin.
The one covered in more rat blood.
Exactly. I think that's what's triggering them. They're like, squeak, 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 squeak. And it doesn't help. Pashto! Smack. Let's see.
I'm assuming they're still quote unquote standing.
Yeah, they're still there because, again, half damage. Where
Yep,
are you? I
just
don't
wanted
see you.
I guess I hid
Yeah,
underneath
right.
the rat body.
Yeah. Yeah, the only reason I leave them there is so we can count up how much money you guys can make from collecting the corpses.
And that's just a normal bonus action, like martial arts strike.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do one martial arts strike for free, basically, as long as you use it
Yep.
unarmed.
I
Which is
get.
nice. Basic. Oh, level 2, yeah, but yeah.
Oh yeah, level 2.
Greg.
Also, sorry, Greg.
Little frog.
I barely see anything, but I will crawl. And I see a rat, and I will.
A swarm of
I
rats.
will not swap my hex over because I might kill it. So I'm just gonna pew it. Seven.
A few, but there's still a swarm there. About 4 rats. Zirin.
I will not reckless this time.
Watch him still get a crit.
They have started to bore Zirian.
Yeah, that's a pretty substantial hit. And it kills the last of them. But it does reduce a few more bodies to pulp. Alright. So you
I'd like-
have, looks like 3 intact giant rat corpses that you can gather up. And 2 piles of dead rat.
Are they like D10s or a couple of 4s?
Let's see. For this pile here, roll me a 1d20. For this pile here, 1d4. So you
Go ahead,
find
someone else can.
you find
roll the other
you find 9 intact bodies that you can
I got
gather up of small rats from this pile. Oh, and you actually managed to retrieve 4 from there, so that's a total of 13 small rat bodies.
I'd also like to
3
attempt to.
large ones.
I'd also like to attempt to get my 2 darts from the bodies over here.
All right, roll a 1d3.
Well,
Because I already
Yeah,
have-
sadly,
had the,
only one of them is in good condition still. The other one looks like it snapped in half.
cool. Zirin, you were saying something?
I was saying, because I already have the big rats in my inventory, I just been marking them down to 0 when we get rid of them. I just put them in my inventory so that way we know.
Yeah.
Until we sell them, I then mark to 0 again.
So we got a total of 3 big bodies and 13 little ones?
Yep.
Let's put them in.
Cool.
Let's put them in a bag and walk it out. Well,
Not that
continue.
bad
I
at
mean.
all.
We can keep going.
Yep,
You might need
I'm
to stay back, but we can keep going.
Oh no! I don't want to stay back. I'm good. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I have no more rages.
You'll be fine.
I mean, Zirian
Worst
doesn't
case-
care.
Worst case, I just take point with my somehow 17 AC.
Yeah, well, we'll see about that. Let's go.
So let's form back up.
Yep.
Oh god.
Go way back. Nope. You alright?
Hikato just disappeared. And I have to
Fine.
move the 2 characters in lockstep because of the whole light thing.
I'll zoom out a little bit. Or moving like this. I think I may have fixed the issue, but it doesn't seem to be lagging as much, at least.
Yeah.
At this crossroad-ish, can I roll perception?
Sure.
And stealth?
Yeah, of course you can. Is everyone else gonna roll stealth?
Heck yeah.
So
Yeah,
I...
that's evil roll stealth.
I'm a very
Ah.
stealthy wolfie.
The 10 is for me, the 7 is for Hikari.
Is
Okay.
Akari a good? Is Akari a character or a player? I mean,
Hikari is a player, but she had to step away. Yet we're trying to figure out, moving out and the like, and she's been doing a lot, so she's just kind of exhausted and crashed hard.
oh no, it's fine. I was just wondering.
Yeah, you're good. I'm just letting you know.
Cool.
You're new to the group. No big deal.
Yeah. And the two of them are the same household, so.
Yeah, it's fine. Well,
Yep,
I
she's
mean,
in the room.
I was just curious.
So,
All right,
what does a 13 or 14 or whatever get?
14.
Alright, so every first who is a bit loud. As for the 14.
Pashto rolled the 10. Hikari rolled the 7.
Oh, sorry. So
Yeah,
Akari's my bad. I was reading something else. So, you do think you hear some faint squeaking somewhere to the south, but you,
This way, like.
yeah, this way, like somewhere to the south. It looks like faint echoes, so it's like at some distance. But you're also kind of not hearing as much dripping water to the south as well. It's kind of strange.
I'm gently, slowly, stealthily walk there.
Actually, Pashto would stay back because he's holding a torch.
Yeah, as you continue on, it's like it doesn't seem to be coming from here, but it seems like something in the distance, like continuing on down this path.
I'm gonna look at my human, my human buddy and say, I think they're down there. But there's a lot of echo. It's hard to pinpoint.
Sorry, I was talking
Should we have some
taxes
fun?
with Elf. Hokkaido, if you could repeat that one more time.
I think they're down there, but with the echo, it's hard to pinpoint.
All right, cool. I will hand the torch off to Hikari if that's okay. Because honestly, like she's the one that really needs to worry about it.
Or the frog.
Is
Yep.
it really dark? Because if it is, I really need a torch as well. I wasn't
You said
sure
you have.
if it
You
was
said. I thought
that
you said you had dark
dark.
vision. I thought your token up to say
Yeah.
dark vision.
No, you did. You told me you didn't want me to have dark vision.
You made the argument that you're used to dogs and that dark vision is a thing with them. And I said okay, that's acceptable then.
Yeah,
So I
Okay,
think I
well
wrote
then
in dark
I have
vision.
dark vision.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
wasn't sure if you allowed it, so. But yeah, definitely have it then.
All right, thank you for swapping it over to Kari. If I knew how, I would happily do it to save you the
Yeah,
effort.
there's no unfortunately that's a GM only thing. So
Yeah.
You could always make a token that has dark vision, has a lamp on it that we can drag out, and we can just like put it on the token and move it together.
And also an idea for the future, especially if this comes up often.
I'm planning on getting dark vision, but I wanted other stuff first.
Also, don't forget you can hold Alt if you want to position your character in a certain way if everything doesn't match up perfectly with the tile.
Yeah. For the reason I hit Alt, my browser freaks out.
I get that.
I was like, he's probably more like that anyways.
Alright, I'm gonna continue walking, but slowly, stealthily. So we don't
Alright.
get fucked.
Yeah, more fun.
And I'll have Kari staying back a little bit. She'll follow over. If she can't see Pashto, she'll move up.
Do you want me to reroll stealth, Grizz?
nope, you're still going on the same.
Okay, good. And I'm gonna, stop and listen to see if I can hear them. Do you want me to reroll perception?
Yes. In that instance, you do reroll perception. All right.
22.
You're pretty sure you hear faint squeaking coming from, again, more to the south, but your eye kind of catches, as Kari comes around with, like, the torch and you see, like, the lights bouncing, you notice that there's a bit of water almost hanging suspended in the middle of the air over here, where it's fairly dark otherwise.
Suspending?
Yep, looks like there's bits of water just kind of hanging in the air.
Okay, I'm just gonna signal the rest of the group to stay back a little bit. And I'm gonna grab, I guess there are rocks on the ground?
No, this is a sewer, so it's just ick on the ground.
Any garbage?
Yeah, garbage.
Like a
Roll-
can or a mini
roll-
equivalent?
Roll investigation.
17.
All right. You quickly look around, and you do find what looks like a boot that somehow got washed down here and stuck in the muck.
Okay, I'm gonna throw it where I see the water suspended.
Okay. So roll me a missile attack, which is basically your dex.
Right?
It's improvised, right? So no. Damn,
Not
never
20.
mind.
So the boot goes sailing out here and it cuts through a few things and falls. Immediately, you get a little strand, something in there, and you hear something hit, and you see what looks like a leg extending down. We're gonna go into initiative, as you see that you have
You made a
disturbed
friend.
a giant spider.
Ah, yeah, I knew it was something bad.
You made a friend.
Honestly, I thought out of game it could have been a gelatinous cube.
Yeah, as soon as you heard suspended,
The
oh
sewer-
no.
The sewer should be a bit.
Oh no!
The sewer should be a bit cleaner and less ratty if there was gelatinous cubes down here.
Mhm.
Do we have, since we triggered it, do we have time to go back there? Because I would have said to everyone to just move back, fall back.
Sadly,
Okay.
We can still do that, but I'm assuming it has to be under initiative.
exactly,
Yeah.
because you already triggered initiative. So, Zirin.
Why are we moving back?
Yeah, because we want to have a little bit of space, and we could just have it stuck here. So our spellcaster will be
maneuver.
safe. Yeah, we were gonna have to. We're going to fight it on our turf. But if you have a javelin, you can kite it.
Oh. Pulls out a javelin like this.
Does he yuck it?
He will. He will. Yeet.
Oh,
And it falls short. Doesn't even reach the web.
Well, too bad.
I'll get that later. Let's go back. He's not going to
Pass-
move past Takari because he doesn't want Takari to be in the path.
Pashto.
Pashto will go ahead and he'll step down just enough to get a sightline on it, and he'll chuck a dart. Rolling now.
The dart also falls short, just barely reaching into the web, at which point it sticks there and hangs.
Okay, and then I will go ahead and back up. Sorry, trying to
Hokkaido.
get it to stick.
I'm gonna shoot it with my longbow. Yeah.
And
So,
that's
yeah.
another miss.
And I'm gonna move back right here. Yeah, I don't want my frog friend to be in melee with that monster. So I my bow and just pull it back, draw my shield, and get ready to get charged. Let's see.
The giant spider does not charge. The spider doesn't seem to have really noticed you at all. Actually, it's just paying attention to the boot, and is currently webbing that boot up because none of your weapons reached it.
Oh, motherfucker! Oh no!
And it was
Poor
magic
boot.
frog.
Poor boot. No.
Little frog dude, what do you do?
I currently can't see it because there's no torchlight
Right.
on it. So
Darkness.
yeah, I'm gonna hold my. I'm gonna crawl a bit back, still on the roof, and I'm gonna hold my action to shoot an Eldritch Blast when I see it.
Okay. Right. Oh, that's right. You're. That's a cantrip, isn't it?
Yeah, it's action cantrip. Yeah.
Okay. No, it's just about to say that spells fizzle out if they're not used, but since it's a
I
cantrip,
know.
it doesn't
Yeah, I
matter.
would lose the spell slot, but
Carrie, what does Carrie do?
Just to confirm, would Hikari know that there was a web there, or just that it was a spider?
It's whatever you chose to tell her.
Okay. I was wondering because I think what she'll go ahead and do is on this. Sorry, trying to get the ping.
She definitely can't see there unless he moves forward.
Torches don't give off dim light?
She's too far away. She's around a corner.
No, I'm trying to ping a point not around the corner.
Oh.
Let me finish what I was saying.
Oh, sorry.
Right there.
Sorry. I had accidentally clicked on the spider and a box suddenly appeared about it. I thought that's what you were pointing at.
No, I hit Alt and I think it was doing something weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my push to talk.
Yeah. If you can see it, then she can see it.
yeah, I can't see it. So
Using the action and consuming the use of her wild surge, she will summon her wildfire spirit. It looks like the picture I just put in Luthara.
Ooh, nice.
I don't have a token or sheet for it though, because just because she just unlocked it.
Cute.
And she texted me the stats in Discord, so I'll just copy it into Luthara.
What's it
for
called?
reference.
What's it called?
The wildfire spirit. There's all of its features.
It is actually in the compendium.
Cool.
It's the shape of a dog in the compendium, but it's
Yeah, I think it's just like the base shape or whatever.
yeah.
And using bonus action to direct it, since it takes its turn after, direct it to attack whatever's down that corridor.
All right. How far away?
And it
can
has dark vision for 60 feet.
Okay, so it can go 30 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and it can attack.
It actually has a ranged attack, not a
Okay.
melee.
Yeah, I just noticed that when I opened
Yep.
up the sheet. All right, so it's going to stay there and launch a ranged attack.
Cool, and I think yeah. And our proficiency is currently 2. So
It's
4 fire damage.
whatever the sheet is. So, hold on.
Yeah, our proficiency bonus is currently.
Yes. It
All right,
doesn't
so
go up to level
it's
5.
now under her control, and also your control.
Cool. Also, just out of curiosity, because you mentioned a web, does any of that catch fire, or does it just
It just hits the
hurt
spider.
Okay. And then it'll just sit there because she didn't direct it to move. Also, it does not emit light. I made sure to check that.
All right. Spider is not happy with that. Is there
Yeah,
any-
I feel like it should, but it doesn't specify.
Hmm. Is it coming?
It hasn't moved forward yet. No.
Also,
If
it's
I
supposed to have
remember,
15 health currently.
Oof.
Well, you can fix that
Uh,
on your sheet. On the sheet.
Oh, I see. Sorry.
I'll move up and just try to
This
eat another
includes
javelin
the
at it.
proficiency thing, so you can just update the sheet.
I have. This is my second one.
And that javelin's also
Yeah.
now in the muck.
Oh, gee.
Wow, I'm just. It's
We're
got a +5 of that.
I know, we're just getting bad luck.
Pashto!
Move back 15 feet again.
Damn it. Just out of range. I was hoping I could just run down there and whack it. He's just gonna shout, "Hey, you insectoid fuck! We're over here!" Because he doesn't feel like going down the hallway and messing
Well,
with that
technically
BS.
he can't shout since he's a telepath, but he can make
Oh,
loud
wait, I
clicking
forgot.
noises.
Sorry. Sorry, I forgot you ruled that he was a telepath.
Well, that's because we're kind of telepaths. You can communicate in clicks and whistles that say the equivalent there, but
Yeah.
pretty much your language is very different in those sounds, and you wouldn't have that sort of language. But you can click aggressively at it.
I will click aggressively at it from here and hope it hears and charges. Because I am not fighting it on its turf.
Okay. Hakado.
Yep.
Hakado.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab my longbow again and shoot at it. Does a 16 hurt? Touch.
Yes, it does.
Alright, maybe we'll get this party started yet.
Spider is not happy.
Does it notice me? Notice me, senpai!
You have no way of knowing at the moment, but you do know it's coming forward.
Alright, well, I'm gonna move
10,
back.
15, 20, and it is attacking the spirit.
Notice me, Spider Senpai.
It just kind of
That
bites
does hit.
down into the spirit, and I imagine the, well, you actually have to roll Constitution saving throw first.
Do I just hit the con button?
Yep, there's a special save underneath there. Nope, the spirit kind of vanishes at that point as the spider just kind of injects a massive amount of poison into its body.
Oh no. No! Oh no! No poison!
Greg.
I will. I still can't see it. So I will just wait till I can't see it, and then I will shoot at it.
Alright.
Tell
Should Zoe
which
at
one.
least be able to see the legs now? Kind of like.
I can
click-
see I can see to like here, so like I can't see
Oh,
it.
the aura thing giving off dim light.
I don't think so. Let me.
Maybe back up a little bit.
It's only 20 feet. Doesn't it have an additional 20 feet of dim light, Chris?
It does. It's a 2040, but if she didn't set it up to the dim
Kari.
light because she had to switch it back and forth.
The Kari's light thing. She's far enough away that that's what you're seeing. You're seeing the dim. Oh wait, you're right. The low light's at 0. I thought it was at 20.
Okay.
There you go.
Now I can see it. Dim light is -5 to hit, right? I don't remember.
It's either a minus or a disadvantage. I cannot remember.
Let's
I'm statistically disadvantaged in.
I've never once had to worry about that roll. Hold on.
It is a rule,
Wait.
I remember.
Okay, it's not on this DM screen board.
Allow me to say, oh no!
This one just lists
Oh
things.
no!
Hold on. Yeah, because the only things that light seems to obscure, unless it's in total darkness, is which would then put you at disadvantage, is things like perception checks. So dim light, I don't think that adds to negativity here.
Agreed.
If it was darkness and you therefore couldn't see it, then you'd be disadvantaged.
Yeah, dim light affects perception checks.
Yeah, it doesn't affect damage.
So like if you don't have, that's when it becomes more.
As a bonus action, I'll move my hex then.
Okay.
Oh,
Eldritch
damn it.
blasts. 16 damage. Wow.
Yeah.
The spider
I'm just gonna
squeals
add
in
hex to
pain.
my modifier.
There should be
Yeah,
a button.
modifiers. Yeah, you have to go into the little gear to allow for attack modifiers or damage modifiers. It's what I did for Cal.
And what will Kari do?
Quick GM ruling: with her one hand holding a torch, she cannot cast spells with somatic components, or is one hand
Of
all
course
it
she can.
needs?
She can cast
You
spells
only
with
need
somatic
one
She
hand.
only needs one hand.
Player did not know that.
I mean, half the time that they're holding an arcane focus or they're holding a book. So
The difference between the arcane focus and just a hand. I just wanted to make sure. And
You're
real quick,
a
pass
hand.
through friendly, like to pass through teammates. Is that difficult terrain,
that's
or is it will?
it's-
As long as they're willing, it
as
just
long as they're
normally.
willing, it's fine.
Okay, because she'll go ahead and move 15 feet up, and then she'll go ahead and pop it with this.
Is that no damage if on success or half damage?
It's a leveled spell, so I'm assuming half. Let me get the
No point in
description.
me rolling anything then. It only had 1 hit point left.
Oh,
What?
cool.
Spider is dead.
The spider curls up on itself as it's set on fire.
I just wave goodbye to my arrows. My arrow.
Shall we go try to get our javelin and dart?
I think I have another arrow somewhere in there.
Yeah. And with
That
that,
is
really,
disappointed by the spider's ability to fight, and is now going to go get his javelins.
I'm gonna go get the javelin for my new buddy.
and with that, we will take a quick break.
Oh yeah.
Be back here in
Okay.
like 5-10 minutes.
Can I roll for
Okay.
my dart while it's on my mind?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Can I roll for my lust arrow?
Roll one more item than you used. Is basically my rule of thumb.
Well, I shot 2 arrows. One of them burnt.
Well, there's still a chance that the fire didn't catch on it, because wood can actually take a while to actually catch fire.
I mean, if it's off the arrow I shot, then I get at least 1. That's what I.
Yeah, like the way she rules is you take whatever number you fired, add a number to the number of sides on the dice you roll. Like I threw 1 dart, so I roll a 1d2. If I roll the 2, that's an equivalent to me rolling a 0. It means everything I threw shattered, whereas anything less than, that's just
Okay,
how
okay.
many I get back.
Okay, so
Roll a 1d3.
and where can I find this 1d3?
You can
At the
either
table.
go in the upper left. There's a thing that looks like a dice. You can
Uh-huh.
hover over that and just click one. Or in the chat, you can type /R, hit the space, and then 1D, and then the second number is the side of the dice, like what Zarian is putting in chat. Get rid of the 4.
Oh,
You're back.
I'm guessing that was just a typo. Perfect. You get both your arrows back.
whew.
Yeah, there's some neat little macro logic if you know what you're doing in here. There's actually a thing that allows you to automatically calculate your spell saving throws, like DCs, in a spell without having to put it in yourself. It's just like a little command where it'll automatically calculate it for you based off your level. It's neat.
Yeah, well, I'm at Dumbass, so
Well, I don't know it. I just until I forgot which character in my campaigns it was, I would just copy paste it from that and switch out the modifier based off of the caster.
That sounds like a. I'm gonna get up a bit. And yeah, I'm gonna move to the couch while we're on break.
How dare you sit on a couch at this time?
Jesus, I'm tired of sitting in my chair in my dining room. So fuck this.
I'm gonna play a little bit of Mordhau on the break.
Couch is way comfortable.
But to finish what we were saying earlier, it is similar For Honor, similar to For Honor in the sense that you're fighting people with medieval style weapons, but it's different in the application, very, very severely.
Is it more like a conquest type of game? Oh yeah, that's the stuff.
I really wish archers in this game would actually fire outside of melee range. It's sad how lazy they are. I got chopped.
You did it?
Yeah, I'm deaded.
You deceased?
Yep. I have committed the dead.
How dare you, did it deceased? Ooh, I like this this ram. Oh, don't die!
Oh.
Oh no!
I don't know what happened, but my frame rate just tanked.
You got cleaved in half is what I think
Oh,
happened.
so you saw it?
Yeah.
I wish I could have seen it in glorious HD. In glorious H dead.
Oh, move! Don't you have a
Ah.
shield? Oh my god!
Yep,
Ah!
I don't have the points. And honestly, shields in this
And back.
game, as good as they are, they're still kind of meh.
Oh my goodness!
Based on those rules, it looks like each of you has retrieved all your goods.
Yay! Oh, come on. Okay, at least you're regaining health. Oh, I think he felt that one. Oh, damn!
The sounds in this game, you have to admit, are pretty crunchy.
Yep.
And Grizz, whenever you're ready, I'll drop off of this.
Yeah.
I'll just play in while we wait.
Bam! Oh no!
Yeah, I thought I could duck it.
Yep. Nope. You didn't.
There's another thing that's nice about this game. Your character actually bends at the waist when you look up or down. So if you crouch and look down, you can actually duck. Oh, I did not mean to kick.
Oh, come on, you get
That could've
run
been bad.
over?
Yep.
Is this guy serious in shorts with a hammer?
Yep.
But
He's
why?
running out of them all. Because meme.
Oh man, come on.
He lives for the meme.
I hate memes sometimes.
Memes.
Oh! That son of a bitch.
Ah, dang it. They kept missing when I'd block. And you said you're back, Fluffy?
Mhm.
And I'm here
Yay.
and waiting.
Ugh.
Are we still waiting on Clay, or? I think he's the last one.
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know why I didn't swing. Yeah,
So they're back on the
I
thing.
think he's away at this exact moment. Yeah, someone left. So their body just kind of dies where it stands. With the appropriate death sound.
Oh.
Let's see which map. Yes! I love this map.
What is the goal of the game? The game you just, charge in battle and go fight?
This is called Frontline. So it actually has objectives. For the most part, the objectives involve that right there, which is simply, capturing like a flag, domination style. But in between, to kind of help prolong the game, there's different objectives. With this one, both sides at one point in the map have to push a cart, just by staying in the area, kind of Overwatch style.
Okay.
The other one is that siege tower, and that siege tower have to get 2 barrels of gunpowder next to them to knock them over. Then we can push to the next flag.
Nice. Arrgh.
Is everyone back? So it's looking like that.
What's that?
It looks like everyone's back.
Yay!
So just let me know when you guys are ready.
I'm a radish. In the face. Damn.
I'm ready.
I'm as ready as I can be.
Well, that's awkward. My own teammate just ran me over. But let's do this!
Well, Zirian, that's actually quite a common thing with humans because they're so very mixed.
E.
What's the common thing?
But he doesn't look like he has any other traits besides the human.
It doesn't matter to non-humans. All humans are humans. They don't really recognize the traits as different things. A human would recognize other traits in a human, but outsiders, unless they spend a lot of time around humans, don't. And it's like they are aware of things like, some humans can't see in the dark, others can. It's kind of weird.
Reese,
So it really wouldn't occur to them. Yes?
can I try and get the poison off of the fangs of the snake and put it into my water flask?
The snake's body is currently on fire. It's smoldering.
Yeah,
Wow.
sorry.
Okay. Fire will do that.
Yeah.
Fire will burn all. Fire will cleanse.
No, don't say that. Don't. Alrighty then. So you're in a corridor, in a sewer hallway. You've retrieved things from the muck, set a giant spider on fire, and discovered the mostly torn remnants of its web that seem to have been destroyed by a boot being thrown at it.
I'm gonna pick up the boot and attach it to my belt.
As a
Alright,
trophy
or-
of your conquest.
It is a
Nope.
very stinky boot, by the way.
Yeah, but if we meet other spiders, I can trigger them by throwing the boot. So I'm gonna keep the boot for now.
Well, that's one thing to do.
It's useful.
Okay.
And let's stealth our way up to the rest of the monsters. So, perception and stealth?
Yes, please.
Oh, we're doing the sneaking again. Got it. And Syrian's gone.
So is
Alright, you're rolling
Hakuda.
for me.
Poof! I am darkness.
Wow. Does Hikaru roll a disadvantage because she's holding a torch?
Actually, yes, she does.
Wow.
So the rest of you are so well camouflaged by your stealth that poor Kari, looking around, trying to figure out where the hell you are, trips over something in the dark, possibly another boot, and face plants in something, making it very evident where she is. And I imagine she's cursing a blue streak at this point. Or at least going by previous characters of hers.
Oh no.
Nothing to worry about. I have mastered the ability to stand so still nothing can see me.
And I'm gonna move forward and try to guess where those bloody rats are. With 14, do I have an idea where they could be?
You're still hearing the squeaking coming from the south.
Alright, let's go there. I'm gonna be very careful for spider's web.
Well, so far you don't see any out in front of you. Nothing else weird or anomalous.
Right?
Hey, Carrie, or Zirin, you good?
I don't see where anybody's moved yet, so no.
Oh, okay. You might
There
want
it
to
is.
refresh. Alright, cool.
That was a huge delay.
I wanted to make sure you know where we were, but that way we don't just disappear when it finally refreshes.
Okay.
The weird thing is it's not refreshing on my end. It's just not updating anything.
Weird.
Hey Grizz, can I roll to see if they're more right here or right here?
Sure, go for it. Roll perception.
18.
Alright. The squeaking noises are definitely coming from here, but as you approach the corner, your very sensitive nose starts to twitch.
Oh.
It doesn't. You could definitely hear squeaking, and there's very much. It's clear that there are rats in that direction, but as if your nose is to be believed, they are very sick rats.
Oh
Which
no.
means that not only would you be getting yourself potentially infected by something, but it's unlikely that the butcher will buy them from you.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn around and warn everyone that those rats could be very sick / diseased rat and make us very sick.
Been enough fun of attacking them. Is really a point for that?
What?
I mean, we're doing this to sell the bodies. I don't think they're gonna want a diseased body.
True, but they want the rats.
Yeah, we sell them to the butcher.
How?
We get 1 gold for each of the big ones and like so much for the little ones, depending on how intact the bodies are.
They are sending people here regularly, right?
Mm.
Well, those rats could contaminate
Contaminate.
others.
You indeed have a point.
So getting rid of them could be a good way to secure food. And then we could burn their corpse.
Fair enough to me. I don't need much convincing for violence.
Alright, let us proceed. You and I at front, and the rest of you guys swinging spells and ammunition to them. Take that as a yes.
It'll sleep.
I'm gonna move right here, waiting for my friend to be there, and throw the boot in air to kite them.
All right, make your missile attack.
Well,
It kind of
to me.
falls flat around here.
Can I pick it up and throw it again?
Sure, you can move. You can move into that space and pick it up,
Where
or
is the
attempt
boot?
to. It's about here.
Okay. Right here. I'm gonna throw the boot.
All right, wait, hold on a second. I need to make a roll.
Am I still stealthy?
You were until you threw the boot.
So can I roll for stealth?
You can. All right. Let me check something here.
Please be unlucky.
Alright, so you do have a rat that's coming sneaking around over here, much closer.
I'm gonna throw the boot in his face. I can just imagine Akoda just yeeting a boot in the face of a giant rat.
And you can definitely see from here that that there are patches of fur missing on that rat.
Oh yeah, they're sick.
Oh, great, it's mangy.
Yep. So do I have the boot?
Yes, you do.
Am I sneaky?
You think you are, at least.
Okay, I'm gonna yeet the boot. And get then GTFO right here.
All right. So actually, yeeting the boat, you would be right there, and that's when initiative happens.
I don't have time to move back.
No, you don't necessarily have time to move back. Doesn't mean that they noticed you, but it does mean that that it's time to roll initiative.
All right.
So I find it funny that I keep rolling super high for Pashto, but Kari is just awful.
Yeah, you know.
It happens.
She only has a 1-2, so that doesn't help the situation.
True.
Okay, Pasto.
Oh, I go first again? Wow. Because I finally get the chance to be aggressive, I will charge forward. And I will
Oh
do...
my god.
Hey, let me hit something, okay?
Yeah, okay.
And I will do my patented slash and whack.
Oh, I forgot to roll initiative.
I'm assuming that does not hit.
I'm right on place.
Okay,
Grizz?
so it doesn't, I don't even have to reroll that. Yeah, you completely missed that rat.
Darn. I'll go ahead and do my, what's it called? The flurry of blows and do the double whack.
Alright, well, that does actually hit both times.
I'm assuming it's still standing?
No,
Oh.
it isn't. What? It doesn't have that much HP.
Oh, okay. And then I'll scurry back. Because, yes, I have that much movement.
Monk bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it also helps that I have a 40-foot movement speed base.
Nah, you know.
Zirin.
Uh, Good move there, kind of to see the ranch now there. He's like, well, he's not gonna let Pasto have all the fun. So he'll move up 10 feet real quick. That's 5, 10, 20. So he's got 10 feet left, and he's gonna attempt to bop it with the sword.
Fortunately, that diseased rat gives you one look up, hisses, and just kind of steps to the side from the look of things as the sword comes arcing down. It looks like it's ready to launch itself at you. Anything else, Zirin?
Only 2 more. That's it. Yeah,
Alright.
I got nothing else I can do.
Hakoto.
I'm gonna move right there. And is my buddy here considered in 5 feet?
Yes. You get pack tactics.
Pack tactics! Rawr! I'm gonna swing my sword in this monster face.
That hits.
I'm pretty sure 21 touch.
Yes, that hits.
Hope so at this point.
So 8 damage
And
with
you
my
neatly
longsword.
cut that one in two. The
Right.
remaining diseased rat, rather than attacking Zirin, goes straight at you, Hakoda.
Yes, I'm gonna move my shield. Fuck you!
It sinks its diseased teeth into your leg. Constitution saving
Yeah,
throw.
but it's 21 or it's 14?
It's 21.
Alright.
It's whatever the first one is, or whatever one's highlighted. If they're both highlighted, if only one of them's highlighted.
Okay. DC 10 Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
Alright.
Ooh.
Yep, I'm dead.
You feel heat kind of just brush up into your body, and it's just like radiating out from that wound.
This is why I hate rats. Alright.
Alright. Alrighty. Kari.
And obviously, at least for starters, she will move forward as much as she can. Honestly, she doesn't have a great shot, so she will actually just stay there for sight for Grek.
All right. Grek.
I will crawl on the roof, and I will crawl and crawl till I get about here, and then I will shoot this. Where's the other blast boom? Oh wait, there's a mistake on there.
What? What's the mistake?
I've been doing, I've been doing too much damage actually on my thing. That's 3 damage because I actually don't have my. Originally, I took agonizing blast, but I switched it out for something else, so
Okay.
it's only 3 damage total because Genie's Wrath would have been on top of that. And now I'm gonna move my hex over because I forgot to do it.
By this time, you'll probably have to recast it. It's only like a minute duration, I think. At
No,
I thought
it's
it was
like
an hour.
it's an hour, I think.
Oh,
Actually,
is it an hour at first?
Mm-hmm.
it starts out at 1 hour, and then at 3rd and 4th level it's 8 hours, and 5th level it's 24 hours.
Cool.
So it's now
Alright.
Pastu's time.
Sorry. You're good. I'm trying to get it to click. Because I have the movement, I will move around to flank and slash and whack. Does that hit? And is it still standing?
It did hit, and let's see. Oh, it's no longer standing. You happen to sever that one in half. Congratulations! As you see, as you watch, you look down at the wound in Hokoda's leg, and you already see bumps forming there.
We're gonna need to get that looked at.
Perhaps we should take this as our cue to leave. Shall we go?
I'm good.
I feel a little bit dizzy. Uh, I think I got. God. I feel sick to my stomach.
Yeah, we're gonna take you to the doctor. Come on.
Yeah, we'll get you healed up good.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
You'll be fine.
Alright. Okay. I'll take the rear then and use my bow if you don't mind.
Yeah, we're just gonna backtrack the way we came from. Hopefully we won't find anything. Or maybe we will. It'll be fun.
Yeah. I'm gonna limp and follow the rest of the group, being a little bit sick.
All right. So, are you going to actually physically walk this out, or shall I have you roll intelligence check to see that you guys get the fastest way?
I can just walk ourselves back.
All right.
I remember the path myself.
Yeah, me too.
Peep. I'm just a bit slow because my roll 20 being slow.
I'm just gonna put Kari and Pashto on the same thing so I can move them easily.
Zaren's kind of taking the lead.
Oh, I was moving a little too quickly. Greg, did you have enough sight to follow us?
Let's just assume I do follow you guys.
Huh.
You know, I'll just.
We keep going. And it's north from here, yes?
Yep.
And we're here. Yay.
Okay. I think we're here.
Yes,
Yep.
this is the staircase.
Yay! This was a nasty, nasty fight.
So the five of you make your way out of the sewers. Hakoda, you're starting to feel a bit warm, and your leg this there's just this radiating pain from where the rat bit you down there. Your packs are currently containing various rat corpses, which, because you don't have any sort of colding system, will go bad rapidly if you do not sell them off or anything else to prepare them. What do you guys wish to do?
See a doctor?
Go. Shouldn't
Yeah,
we
I think
quickly go to Liberties though?
Not with this. You can meet a rats, I can go and bring them to them and sell them.
Sounds good.
And then I'll meet you at the doctor's office.
Alright. Thanks, I'm sorry for. Oh, I feel dizzy.
You're fine.
we had to go to the clinic anyway.
Yeah. Well, hopefully this will pay off.
So I'll take the small ones from Pasta and I'll just go. I don't know how many there were.
Didn't you write them down?
Pasta was the one that was collecting them.
Okay, Pashto, what did you write down?
What's that? What did I write down?
Yes.
For the small rats.
The small rats, we had 13.
Alright, I'll take this 13 small rats and the 3 big rats, and I will. Imagine the small rats don't weigh that much. And I will go to the butcher while they go to the doctor.
All right. Which one do you wish me to cover first?
Either's fine, I guess.
Either works for me, honestly. I'll just put them over here for now.
I found that I'll obviously be taking a back seat for a minute because we kind of need to get our new friend medical attention so they don't die.
Thanks!
We don't want our wolf to die of whatever the fuck disease that was, especially.
I tried my best, but I got unlucky.
All right, so you're off
I
to the pig
realized all
to the
I
pig
would've had to
roast.
roll. Pig roast.
So,
Right, that's where that place was called.
so I'm just gonna quickly give Zarin the amount of money he's going to get. You get 1 gold per large rat, and 1 silver per the small rats, because they're all intact bodies. So you actually rake in some good money. Meanwhile, Hakoto, the rest of you, or help Kari and Pashto are escorting. Like, probably have Hakoto between them, and are helping him off towards the clinic, which isn't too far away. It's not near. It's not far from from the Quest River Square. You notice though that as you're getting towards the clinic, that it's actually got quite a bit of amount of people inside, with various conditions. You walk into what looks to be a decent sized waiting room, fairly cramped. There are people of all kinds here, from like rat folk to turtles to various feline races. Probably there's another wolven in there, kind of sitting in the corner. And it looks like the one clerk on duty is a harried rat, one of the taller rat folks. There are two kind of rat people. There's one called the Mardor, which come from the west, and another that's just called the Varnice, which come from the north. The Varnice are fairly tall; they're human-sized, whereas the Mardor are basically the size of halflings. They'd be the ratlings of the rat folk. But you see that the Varnice behind the counter is very harried, and it's like, yes. Well, the doctor will be able to see you as soon as she can. We're a little bit. She's just kind of like pulling out her whiskers. What do you guys do? And she's telling this to another person in line who's kind of stomping off towards like trying to get some seating in, because they've got like a bloody hand.
I think I'm just gonna, sit if I find a spot to do so, and close my eyes a little because I'm really badly fucked up.
What do the rest of you do?
If someone that looks healer-y happens to walk by, I'll let him to flag him down and like just say he needs help. Obviously, they're busy, so he's not going to distract them.
The only person you're seeing after 10 minutes is still that harried clerk. You occasionally see people leaving through a side door, and the clerk like looking at some paperwork and yelling somebody's name. It looks like you really need to talk to the clerk in order to get any attention.
Right. That's what I wanted to make sure of. So kind of like an ER thing. We have to check in, so to speak.
Yes.
Okay, I will check in Hakoda. Yeah.
It's Hakoda, yeah.
Pardon me, my friend requires help. Is this the check-in?
Yes. This is the check-in. What can I do for you? What seems to be your complaint? Is it that hand? So he kind of gestures at your missing arm.
No, I am okay. But
okay.
My friend over there motions to Hakoda. Had a run-in with a very large, sick rat.
And she kind of like her whiskers blush because a Varnice does look like a large rat, but and every once in a while, like that's kind of an insult towards them. But she kind of like bristles for just a moment, as like an instinctual response, and then looks back and looks over and then nods. Okay. Well, what sort of a complaint is there? Just punctures, a scratch, is he sick?
A diseased bite.
Oh, that's not good. Disease, that's not good. And as soon as you say that, a couple other people seem to notice. They look around towards, basically towards the sick wolven, and slowly start to move further away from your group. All right. So we'll see what we can do. How long ago did this happen?
Within the last hour or so. We're in the sewers for the butcher.
Oh, yes, hunting. Well, I guess some people need to eat. Yes, people need to eat. Well, can I have a name? I'll write that down. She pulls out like some papers and starts taking down notes. What name should I call?
Hakoda.
Hakoda. Okay. All right. Well, keep a Hakoda sitting, and I'll see to it that that he gets looked at as soon as possible. The doctor's severely understaffed. Oh, we could really use some more help here.
That is actually another reason why we were looking to come by. Do you require extra hands? I have 3.
Do you have any healing skill?
Not yet, but it is something I'm working on.
Okay.
She does, though her magic is running low. Points to Kari.
All right. Well, I don't think I can help you right now, but maybe at some point we can help each other. Would that be acceptable?
This should be fine.
Okay. And she just kind of like goes back to what she was looking at. So
Sit down with
yeah.
Hakoda.
Greg, what are you doing during all this?
I'm just chilling.
At least 6 away from everybody.
Yeah.
The socially responsible Greg. I feel like that should be the title for a an autobiography, The Memoirs of the Socially Responsible Greg.
Well, some other people are just kind of like giving him some space, so.
Please hurry, I don't want to lose my my health point.
Oh, you're at 1 health point?
No, I'm just like, the target can't regain any HP except by magical means, and the target hit point maximum decreased by 3, 1d6, every 24 hour.
Oh, God.
It's a really bad disease.
Yes.
It'll kill after a
And
few
if
days.
I jump to 0, I die. And right now, I'm at 7 HP.
Ouch.
I don't want to die! This is stupid!
Well, at least it doesn't hurt you. It just reduces your maximum.
Yeah, but I don't know if it can go back to, full HP.
Technically, it will take a few days to actually to outright kill you.
I know, but still.
Well, usually hit point maximums, unless it's stated, usually restore after a bit if it's been this cause has been dealt with usually.
I just don't want to die.
Yeah.
Well, that makes 4 of us here.
Not because of a rat anyway. That's one stupid death.
Yeah, rat bastard.
So I think at this point your barbarian companion has rejoined you.
Still covered in blood, mind you, so that's fine.
And you're getting some stares from that.
They're all covered by blood at this point, so.
Here's your gold. Here's your gold. Here's your gold. Here's your silver for you. I'll just keep the 3 silver for me.
So who gets what?
I'll say you'll probably get the 10 silver to you, Hakoda.
Okay.
Has to pay.
Like the gold, the 1 gold for each of us. So basically, technically, you all got equivalent of 1 gold. He just kept the 3 silver.
So everyone except for you got a gold?
Mm-hmm. And he makes decent. He doesn't have to pay for a place to stay or food, so because he just throws people out of a fucking tavern.
Which he loves, because he gets to be violent.
It is very fun.
All right.
And you'll just basically stand and wait and kind of be like a defensive, I guess. That making sure no one tries to screw him. He doesn't think anybody will, but that's just his normal positioning. Just like arms crossed, just looking around.
So it takes about 13 minutes, at which point two more patients have exited out of the, people have gone in, at least one other person gone in, and two people have exited out from the, from whatever the back room is, until your name, Hakoda, is then called.
I'm gonna open my eyes and get up slowly, limping a little bit and going to where my name was called.
And
I will
the clerk kind of points you towards the door that people had somebody else had just left.
They're throwing me out?
No. The door that
Oh, okay,
people
okay.
left from, indicating that the checkup room is back there.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the check room.
So you find yourself in another, there's like a short hallway, and then there's one door open, open and welcoming, and there seems to be a table, several lamps to keep the space nice and lit, a little desk, and some cabinets filled with various jars of this and that. A tall woman with yellow, very short fur, of a horse-like being, is standing there, kind of like she's wearing the equivalent of a lab coat, and has like a clipboard, and is. Or is it just you, Hakoda?
I would have helped.
I would make sure they got in without
Falling.
falling over.
Greg, Kari, what about the two of them?
I'd stay outside. I don't think it's the best idea to go into a place of sickness
Okay.
as a possibly poisonous creature.
And I'll just have Hikari stay outside just so, because the player isn't there.
Yeah. Please sit down.
I'm gonna sit.
And she kind of seems to look you up and down, and immediately zeroes in on the leg. You have various injuries, but this seems to be the worst of them.
What?
She picks up this little instrument off a table and gently pokes at the worsening bite wound with all the little bumps and swelling, and ooh, that hurts.
I'm gonna growl in pain.
Yes, this looks quite bad. Where did you get this exactly?
The sewers.
Ah. Yes, some of the rats down there are quite infectious, and yet there are some people in town who wish to pay money so that they can be sold for food. I don't understand people that eat meat, but then again, my people do not.
No. We wanted to kill them because we wouldn't want them to infect other rats.
Ah, but you got yourself infected. She chuckles softly,
Part of the risk.
goes to a cabinet and starts pulling out a vial.
Part of the
Do you
risk.
have any allergies?
Not that I know of.
All right. And she first tips something out from that vial onto a cloth. It seems to become kind of liquid, and starts applying it to the wound. Roll a Constitution saving throw. It hurts like nothing you've ever heard before. It hurts far worse than the rat bite, than even the constant burning pain you've been feeling lately. This is far worse.
Honestly, he's gonna whine.
This is an antiseptic that should assist with anything else bad that is attempting to climb into this wound. And she kind of like leaves it on there for a minute and just like and said, "Don't touch that. Leave it there for the moment." She goes to another cabinet and pulls out like some little slivers of bark. Goes to another cabinet and pulls out a little tiny bit of what looks like moss, in some kind of strange, uh, strange liquid or pus or something along that line. It doesn't look very appetizing, and she like brings them over to you. You'll want to swallow these. It should help.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna do as the doctors say.
Oh, and it is disgusting. It really makes you want to vomit as soon as you take it. And she proffers you with some water to drink it all down.
Yeah, I'm gonna drink the water.
And as you do that, she removes the first cloth that she put on your leg and grabs some other bandaging and starts winding it around the wound. Yeah, that helps. The infection will break by morning, and you will no longer feel sick. And shortly, it should help you make you feel better by staying in the sewers from now on.
To make cash.
Well, there are more ways to catch. So it's dangerous, especially if you're hunting rats.
Yeah, that's half
Yeah,
the
but
fun.
think about this: if they climb out, they might put more people at risk. Or if some dumbass kill them and sell them to the butcher, and the butcher sends them to someone else, they might poison some poor person.
Yes, but it wouldn't be you now, would it? She kind of gives you this look. It is the kind of look that you would have probably seen on, like, you know, your pack leader or your mother, or like, you know, if they're the same person, maybe. Like, you know, when you've done when you've done something foolish and they're trying to tell you to not do it ever again. You know the look.
And I will answer exactly the same as I would answer to my pack leader. Better me than someone weaker that might not survive this.
Yes, but it is very difficult to keep treating the same people in my clinic all the time. They really need to take my
mentioned
advice.
you are understaffed.
Right.
Very understaffed. I do have a bit of a discretionary fund from my patron to help out here. And unfortunately, I can't hire too many extra hands.
I missed that. I don't understand what you said.
She basically said that her patron funded her a bit, and that she has the funds to hire somebody else on, but doesn't have the funds to hire a lot of people.
Well, that
Well,
sucks.
as you can see, I have a lot of extra hands, so if you need manual labor, I am available. But I am no healer.
Well, mostly I could use another healer here in the clinic, someone who understands medicine and not just spellcasting. Spellcasting is all well and good, but you've seen the amount of people out there, yes?
Yes.
Even a very skilled spellcaster can only heal a handful of them a day, whereas I take care of a lot of people in a day. True, sometimes they still end up dead that a spellcaster might have been able to help, but magic is not everything.
I prefer
Agreed.
not magic.
Well, should I pick up the
By
skins?
the way,
I will.
if you're interested
let
in
you know.
identifying what she was giving your companion, you can always roll a nature check. Hello?
Hmm?
Yeah.
Were you talking to me?
I was talking to everyone.
I'm not in there, so
Everyone who's in the room.
Uh,
Let's go with that.
yeah, I'll give it a 10, but he's not very much of a naturey person. Nope.
Yeah.
0 for nature. No proficiency. He's not. He's average intelligence. A little above it. Got 11. He's not a dumb barbarian.
Who's not a dumb barbarian? This guy.
Yeah, it's such a brought up. I'll go ahead and check. See if I can guess it.
I'm not gonna try that. My character is actually pretty dumb.
All right, Pasto. Well, you haven't really seen too
What was
much.
that?
As I said, all right, Pasto. Well, you haven't seen too much of it because you come from the desert. While you were, heading east here to Kalari Prime, far away from others of your ilk, having not gotten along with them, you did pick up a few things on your trails and like hanging out with some other interesting people. That appears to have been willow bark that she was off giving the man, and the other substance was definitely some kind of mold. You heard somebody talking in a village, like how certain kinds of mold can actually help with various kinds of diseases, which is, might have been mind-boggling to you, but apparently the doctor thinks that it was useful.
Out of character, I'm assuming you're like referring to things like penicillin and the like.
Penicillin and aspirin, yeah.
Cool.
But things that were once upon a time old wives' tales, so people finally figured out that, yeah, they knew what they were talking about, they just didn't know what they were talking about, you know what I mean? Don't
Or
discount old
how
wives'
they
tales.
were talking about.
Yeah, don't discount old wives' tales. Figure out why that might be the case. So, after like a minute there, Hakoto, you are starting to feel a little bit better, and she has cleaned and dressed your wound.
Alright, well, let's get out of here then, I guess. I still need to find a room.
She says, as you're like getting off the table, it says, I don't know if you have any means, but we are taking donations. They are not required, but they will help keep the clinic running.
Yeah, I didn't expect to get free health. I'm gonna give 1 gold.
Thank you.
That's pretty much what I can give, so. Thank you for your care. And, well,
Well, be
on that
careful
note,
out
I
there,
guess
alright?
I am always careful. Sometimes I'm just unlucky.
If I may ask, I am no trained healer, but it's something I wish to look into. Do you know where I can begin my studies?
Well, I suppose an assistant could be a bit useful. How good are you at recognizing things? Recognizing various plants and recognizing wounds and what to do with them?
To be honest, I have an untrained eye, but I would like to learn. For now, my medical knowledge is telling if someone is bleeding or not.
Let's that is still a bit useful. Well, if you come by, I don't know if I can exactly pay you or not. I can provide a bit of an internship instruction, and if I get the funds for it, might be able to give you some money for your assistance. But mostly it'll be help in learning on the job.
I understand. It's a skill I wanted to pick up. I never could in my hive. And you see Pashto kind of like shudder.
I mean, worst comes to worst, we could always.
You're from one of the hive groups out in the western deserts, yes? I've heard rumors that Threequin live that way out there.
Yes. I do not care for my kind after how I was treated.
Well, there are others of your kind who are much nicer than that. I just have heard stories that yours are mostly outliers. That do not take kindly to overseeing governance.
Yet the only words they prefer to listen to is that of their queen, and nothing else. I will say, though, I tie a mean tourniquet.
Well, not too mean, I hope.
What'd you say?
She said not too mean, I hope.
It's a proper tourniquet, simply a turn of phrase. I'm unused to this language. When should I report?
Whenever you can manage it.
I have a free day. Put me to work.
Currently, by the way, it is evening.
It is evening?
Yeah, you guys have spent all day doing stuff. It was evening when you guys went off to hunt the rats. It is dark out right now.
Oh, I had lost track of time as a player.
Mhm.
Well, in that case, I'll tell them as soon as they're open, I will be there. My name is Pashto. Yours?
I am Dr. Onowin.
Onwin. I will remember this.
All right. Well, I'm going to send you back out and get my next patient.
Works for
Thank
me.
you, ma'am,
And
for your
she walks
service.
slowly over to the door to hold it open for you.
Gonna walk out.
Can Hokkaido walk properly, or does he require assistance?
It's
I think
most
it's he
likely that
pronouns.
he's probably limping a bit.
Is Hakoda male or female, or they, just to make sure I address you correctly?
He's a male.
Thank you.
Ziren's gonna hang back for after they leave, let them leave first.
Okay.
Is there something I
Once
can
they're-
help you with?
Nah, not really. And he'll, wherever the donation thing was, he'll drop 2 gold once they're out of sight.
Well, thank you quite much. And she kind of like bows her head a bit. Your generosity is well appreciated.
The way things are run is a little backwards.
Perhaps
People
so.
like places like this should be more funded.
My patron funds it far more than it would have been otherwise. When I first came here a few years two years ago. It was not fun at all.
Yeah. Hopefully more and more people.
Well,
And he'll walk out.
some would say, and she calls after you. Some would say that if I had more, that I should be working in a place other than this. That I should be working in the city proper and not in the slums. And Greg, by the way,
So
you
some
see
people
the rest of
don't think.
your companions exiting.
Some people don't think the poor need health. Some people are mistaken. And he'll just walk out on that note. It's fine.
So, Greg, you see your companions coming back out into the main room.
Is everything okay?
A little bit better, thank you.
Okay. Back to the tavern.
Hmm. Well, I actually need to find a room before it's too before nightfall.
It is night.
You can. You might be able to rent a room there. Might be expensive though. You might be able to stay at a hostel though. That's a lot cheaper.
I'm gonna
Like a
go for the
lot
cheaper.
cheaper.
I think the
I'm a little.
hostel's free, but you don't have privacy.
Yeah, hostels are free. No privacy, and they tend to be there's various hostels, each catering to like different racial groups. Like there's one for the canines. There's like one for like frog type people who need moisture. There's one for humans. One for like bug type people. Basically, all sorts of stuff like that.
Well, I don't really need privacy right now, so I mostly need a roof over my head and a bed to sleep on.
It's fine to me. See you at the tavern in the morning.
Yeah, of course. If you still want some help, that is. I feel we haven't properly introduced each other, so my name is Akoda from
Zarian.
from the Dracaron pack. Pleased to meet you. I'm gonna bow my
Zarian
head.
Coldfire.
I'm gonna bow my head very politely.
What's that number? Say it was 8th family. He's like working in his head, essentially.
Oh, okay.
Don't mind him. He has family issues.
Yeah,
Well,
our family is 8th.
Honestly, don't we all?
well, who doesn't? All right. Well, thank you for having me in your party today. And well, I hope to be able to work more tomorrow with you people.
Loyalty is always a good thing.
Yeah, obviously. You people have a good evening.
Good
To you
evening.
as well.
And I'm gonna go get some housing for the night.
I'm gonna go check in the tavern if the lizard folk came.
They're gonna go back to the tavern. He's just like looks
No.
at Pasco. I
There's
like that one. It hurts a lot.
doesn't look like anyone new has come back to the tavern really. It's the same crowd.
Shall we get to work for the evening?
Well, you've already done your evening work. He's getting ready to pack it in for the night.
Okay, so it's past evening to darn like just shutdown time.
Yeah, it's getting towards the tavern is basically there's no one new coming in at this point.
Okay, cool.
If no ladies are gonna show up, I'm gonna get kicked out soon. So
So what are you gonna do, Greg?
this time, I'm gonna look for like a nice, safe space, not too close to the harbor with the birds.
Well, that's the entire traveler's ward to the harbor to attract. This is a coastal city, so pretty much birds are always a possibility.
Ever present.
I will go to like a dark alley if there is one.
Technically, they are all over the place, but they are also called regular streets here because of how everything is packed in.
I'm just gonna go to a hostel just in case. Let's play it safe this week. Next week it's gonna be adventure
Well,
time.
once you leave the Traveler's Ward, you'll get a whole lot more alleys and regular streets. But in the Traveler's Ward, everything is an alley and a street at the same time because of how tightly packed everything is.
Oh. Can I look at the symbol once more?
I think I'll allow that. Investigation.
Every single day I'm looking for it, but I can't find it.
Ooh, except now.
Mm.
Let's see. Let me type that in.
Oh.
All right. So, after going through a bunch of streets that to you feel like alleys because you're trying to find an alleyway, and eventually you get on the verge of giving up until you remember, oh yeah, that symbol. And at this point, you've climbed up a few catwalks just to see if there's anything up there that is more like an alleyway. But no, a lot of these catwalks are technically also streets because of how packed in everything is. It is insane. You've never been to a place like this. This is like the anti of where you grew up. Until finally, on one door that you just happen to be passing by on an upper level of some unknown block, you spot the symbol that was on that pamphlet.
I'll knock
Give me 1 second.
on the door. This is where I get kidnapped.
I was just saying that in my head.
Hey,
Fine, you
lost-
get your
Now,
licks
now
in.
do
Look.
you want me to whisper all this to you, or do you want to share this information with your companions?
Oh, let's keep it interesting. Let's make it a mystery. What happens to me
All right.
next week? I can come up with a new character.
All right. So, the door opens, and you're met face to face with one of the Mardor, also known as the smaller rat folk. So, you've been killing rats in the sewer, and now you're seeing a more humanoid rat in front of you. But this one is clothed, unlike the rats in the sewer.
Hello, I'm gonna take out the pamphlet. I got this from one of your friends. It sounded interesting.
Did it? And he kind of like stares at you and is like looking very closely at you. So, you wish to help out purity, do you?
I mean, if I could get a definition of it, maybe. I don't know. It sounds very vague, but you don't like the big cats, which I like, but I don't know.
Well, humans are disgusting mongrels. Have you
Well,
seen
yes.
have you seen them? They bred with so many other races that they are they're far no human is pure. They're all mongrels. They're all a mixture of many other creatures that no longer exist.
Yes. That's why I'm happy I came out of an egg.
Huh.
It's very hard to fuck with eggs, just to mess that up. It's very handy. So yeah, so you don't like the smelly humans.
No.
Anything else about it?
That's because of their nature. They're impure. So are many of the cat folk. They keep interbreeding with each other. Not to mention
They
what
also
they've
smell a
done.
lot, yeah.
Not to mention what the lions have done to oppress my people.
I get it. I really do not like spiders.
What? Do you mean Spider Axe? He kind of like looks intrigued at you.
Yes.
Ah, grung. He thinks for a moment. Craxor, then. You don't like the Craxorians.
Yeah, no, they're no fun. They can't take a joke.
This is true.
So like, is this like a talk group? Is this like a protests that kind of thing?
You can
Or be like
you
La
can say that.
Résistance?
A talk group, a protest group. Do you wish to come in, little? What is your name?
Oh hey, I'm Greg. I would shake your hand, but I won't recommend it. But I'll like put out my hand to shake his.
Contrelic.
But I wouldn't.
And he avoids shaking your hand.
Yeah, fair.
I know a bit about your people.
I know. It just sometimes it's funny, but I get it. I warned you though, so yeah. Humans fall for it all the time. It's very funny.
You ever killed any of them?
I think so. I don't really keep try not to get eaten or get stabbed.
I know
But
that
I
one.
reckon I killed like one or two.
I
I don't know.
grew up in Regal. Sorry, Rigel. It is not a good place for my kind. But it is our
Yeah.
homeland.
Yeah, I get that. So I'm welcome in.
He kind of like steps back and allows you into the little clubhouse.
You won't stab me, right?
I have no interest in stabbing you.
Okay. I don't know. I like to ask that question. I get stabbed sometimes. Frog things. I walk in. Oh, do you have like a bucket or something?
What for?
If I don't take like a bath every so often, I kind of get really sick. I haven't taken my bath yet today. You'll get a bunch of poison. I don't know if you need poison.
Poison always comes in handy. I wouldn't say no to it.
Yeah. Do you have a bucket somewhere?
I'll see what I can rustle up. It like leads you into a room with a couple of chairs, like a desk, what looks to be like a small basin, like filled with water. So that could make you happy. And he quickly comes back from what looks to be a closet with a bucket.
Is it filled with water?
No, he's dunking into the basin to fill it with water.
Oh. Thank you very much. I'll go sit in the bucket.
All right. Now, is there anything else your character is going to do, or shall I move on to the rest of the party?
We'll move on to the rest of the party. You can fill me in what this stock group is about whenever that is happening.
All right.
The missing person one. A lot of these characters, I feel like, would want to help.
Hello.
So next week, you guys get to meet a new character. It's a joke. I'm fine.
It's Quentin.
God,
You never know.
Hey, look,
Quentin is voted the most likely to die in any scenario unless it's the game in silence, at which point he somehow manages to survive most of the time.
Hey,
this is what, session 2?
Yes.
You've survived 2 sessions.
It's not the
I've
end of
done
session
worse.
2. There's still 30 minutes left. Don't jinx it.
It's true.
I haven't decided to kill him yet, so he's fine.
Okay.
you don't
So-
even know where I am.
So the rest of you are again at the tavern. Kari, Pasto, and Zirin all are allowed to sleep there. Hakado, you said you were heading off to the canine hostel?
Well, I mean, since they said that the inn was expensive.
Well, the tavern isn't an inn. There are inns all around the outside of the traveler's ward. And yeah, they tend to be like, a silver. Some of them are gold. And it's like, given
Yeah, no,
that you guys are pretty much broke, like you've got, and you end up spending your money on getting cured.
Yeah, fuck this. I'm gonna go for the one that was free, I think.
The hostel, yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I'm gonna be fine with that.
We also technically get a meal, which I'm happy for.
yeah.
Not having to pay for food is nice.
Yep.
Mhm.
Well, it's part of your work your work provision. Well, at least for 2 of you. One of you is only getting paid in like 5 silver. It's 5 copper and an ale, but like the other 2 of you,
But Zirian seems like the kind of person to live off of ale.
yes. So that's fine. But yeah, the next day comes. People in the hostel are pretty much getting up fairly early, which generates a lot of noise. Greg, you're kind of
Fine.
sent out from where you're at after getting some info over after either after this session or tomorrow morning if you like. Before game tomorrow. And do remember that it for us in the States, it is time change day. So it's going to be off by an hour.
Oh, good thing you said that, because I would have forgotten. So are you gonna is it an hour earlier or later?
I can never remember. I always, even though it says spring forward, fall back, I constantly get confused anyway.
We
Basically,
jump
the
ahead an
clock
hour, so
springs
it's still-
forward from 1 a.m. to 2 a.m., so we lose an hour of sleep, essentially.
So it will be an
Yeah,
hour
it'll-
earlier.
Yeah, that's what I keep
Oh
saying.
my
Is
God.
I still get confused at that. So I just basically look at the clock and then tell people like an hour before, or like 2 hours before, saying, "Hey, the game is in such and such is in so many hours." Just so that helps them out and helps me out. But I constantly get confused in spite of the spring forward, fall back thing. It's like
Mhm.
if I had to set the clock myself, I would be doomed. Thankfully, my my phone me. But anyway,
But yeah, effectively at 1 a.m., that's when it does the thing.
yep. So, what would you guys like to do?
I mean,
is
is it
morning.
nighttime or is it the next day?
It is the next day. It's Triskelion the 20th.
Cool.
The 20th of Triskelion.
Unless the group needs me to do something, I'll report to the medic lady.
All right. You're going to be doing the beginnings of of what's called downtime medical training. this is going to take some time to improve your medical score doing this, but you have the chance of potentially making a little bit of money. This is not an everyday thing, and if you consistently do this over time, you will actually gain a point here or a point there in medical skill. So it's actually quite useful to do.
What I will say though is my character will skip that a little bit, considering with Way of Mercy he actually automatically learns the medicine skill,
But this would be on top.
like at level 3.
Yeah, this would be like an added extra bonus onto your medical skill, is what it is.
Okay, so almost like an expertise.
Not exactly. There's a slot in there. If you open up and actually look at your stats for like to add a point here or a point there to something.
Yeah.
So that's where you would add it in the extra slot.
Okay, cool.
Because that's extra training bonuses. Alrighty
Because
then.
you're
I am happy
wait
with
for
that.
the other two that were not in a tavern.
The only question is, are they going to come and join you, or are they just going to stay away?
I mean, I don't know where I'm going or where I'm staying, so. If I get out by evening, I'll eventually wander back over there to see if the lady
You'd be
just
out.
come by.
You'd be out by morning.
Yeah. You know what? I'll go by the job list first to see if there's a new job.
At the moment, there doesn't seem to be one.
And then I'll go, I don't know, to the tavern, probably,
What about you?
to go see if everyone's still alive.
And what about you, Hakoda? You feel like your fever has broken. Your leg still hurts a bit, but the majority of it seems to have passed.
Well, does it count like a long rest so I get all my HP?
Yes, you have a long rest. You just have potentially walking with a limp for today.
It's just sensitive.
Yes, it's sensitive.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go to the tavern to get a meal and maybe see my new friends.
Yeah, and as you pass by as you're passing through the Traveller's Square on your way to the town, your new frog friend is staring up at the board.
Oh, well, I'm gonna go join him. Hey, frog friend.
Hello,
I'm sorry, I didn't get your name. What was it?
it's Greg.
Greg. Alright, well, how are you this morning, friend?
Good. No new jobs.
No new jobs?
No. Very sad.
Yeah, I guess we're going to go hunting some more. Although I think I should avoid this place. Maybe I should go to the dock.
Maybe you can help at the dock, yeah? There was a lady that maybe wanted our help, but she hasn't come by yet, so.
Well, hopefully today she will come. Is Greg?
Yes?
Yeah, is Greg wearing clothes?
He's wearing pants.
No shirt?
Nah.
I'm not gonna touch him. I look like I want to give you a good friendly pat on the shoulder, and then I seem to remember that it's not a good idea.
I mean, you'll only be poisoned for a minute. It's not that bad.
And it's
Yeah.
not damage, it's just the poisoned effect.
Yeah. It could be
I'm-
worse.
I'm just still probably a little bit sick because of the poison
Mhm.
of yesterday. So
Well, it wasn't
You
poison.
have
I'm
to
just
get
gonna, like-
notes.
I'm just like nope. So what do you say? Do we go? What would you say about a good breakfast?
Oh, that sounds good. Are you paying?
I mean, I'm gonna look at my money. I guess I could.
Thank you.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, we'll head to the tavern then, I guess.
You see that the
Yep.
other people are in there. That they are they're getting their meals as well.
Hey, good morning, everyone.
Well, hello there. The owner greets you.
Hmm.
Good morning, sir. I would like some food for me and my frog friend here.
Steaks or stew?
Yes. Let's go for a bowl of delicious stew.
3 copper per bowl, please. And he starts going
Huh?
to get. He asks for 3 copper per bowl.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay the 3 copper, and I'm gonna ask if they have some milk.
Milk? No milk.
Yeah, no, it sounds really weird for no, but
Are,
I mean not. Yeah.
aren't you a dog?
Uh, no,
Are
you a cat?
no.
It's actually a lie that cats like milk. They can get really sick off of milk.
They are
Yeah,
lactose intolerant.
Mm-hmm.
You could ask.
They do
Go.
like they do like cheese though, even if it'll make them sick, just like me. I put up a bag of I put up some cheese around here, and my cats come running.
Yeah, my cat is more like a popcorn kind of cat.
Oh, my cat loves popcorn too, but I haven't had popcorn for the most part in the last year. Because most of the time when I had popcorn, it was bringing home from the movies. I haven't been to the movies in over a year.
Yep.
Hmm.
All right. Well, I'm gonna take an ale too, maybe.
Yeah, and the ale is it also costs 3 copper.
Yeah, this is getting expensive. I'm gonna need something that pays more.
Don't forget that you're also paying for me.
You're taking an ale too?
Nah, I don't need an ale. I'm good. I am already taking enough of your money.
Oh my god. Yeah,
Yeah, he's just a nice little frog, huh?
I hate you.
He is a charismatic little frog. He's a
I hate you.
warlock. Of course, he's charismatic.
I know.
Look, when I have fine not played a charismatic character.
Yeah.
We need better jobs.
The only time you do that is when you're playing Lanissa.
Hey, she has a 16 charisma.
But yes, but she is a monk rogue. She isn't built as a charisma character. She just happens to have high charisma.
Just wait till I get my next feat. I'm gonna cheese and get expertise in charisma.
You're gonna get expertise in charisma.
Yes.
How does one get expertise in an ability score?
Feats.
It's usually a single skill. It's fine.
Well,
Just all the charisma skills.
yeah, we'll look at the at it later.
Hmm.
So,
Alright, well, I'm gonna eat my meal. And perhaps invite everyone sitting to come and sit with me so we can discuss jobs.
Kari still has the job before the job posting that she pulled off the board about the gardening up in the tight top tight top board.
There's no gardening. It's barred, you know. It's
No, that Hikari is the one who took that one.
Yeah, she snagged it off, and nobody has done it yet because she snagged
Well,
it, so it's no longer on the board because she took it. But she hasn't done. Nobody in the group has done the job, so it still needs done. It's just that the posting is gone.
I didn't see it, so there you go.
No, I was just informing the group that Kari still has that.
Yeah. So, I've been thinking. If you folks still are willing to, work together with me, perhaps we could try to find something a little bit more um, paying.
Hmm.
Something that will bring more money.
I'm always down for that.
Also, you guys will of course notice that Pashto is nowhere to be seen.
Oh man, where is Pasto?
He went to the doctor place.
Ah, good thing. Alright. Well, the jobs on the boards are nice and all, but honestly, hunting rats, it's not how I expected to earn a living.
That's more of a means to an end.
Yeah, even then, if I get sick every time we go hunting rats, it's not gonna be very good.
No, you might get yelled at again.
We could go look what the duck hand's job is.
True. I also could look into whatever that missing thing was going on that you were
Yeah,
talking about.
honestly, this seems more promising.
I don't know how much it'll pay, but it might be interesting.
My point exactly. I'm more into looking for something interesting. And, if there are bandits, we can always loot them. Criminals don't really need gear that we can take, sell, and, so it's worth looking into it.
And anyone who would take kids and such like that, well, not exactly my favorite people.
Mine neither. They need a good lesson. No one touch pups and cubs.
Oh no, I could become a teacher.
But it's the best work.
Yes. I don't got a ruler though, but I do have a sword.
I think it works. It will work just fine.
Which practice division.
How many hands do you have when I cut one off? Well, it's a tricky question because with your Treekin friend.
Yeah, I don't know much about that part. I imagine it was before he left.
Yeah, well, it's sad, but him learning how to heal people isn't a bad thing.
No. Oh, that's a good thing.
Well, perhaps we could ask our frog friend where he saw those people looking for missing people, and then from there move on.
Yeah, you'll turn to Greg. Where again?
I saw them at the plaza, right? Or near the plaza?
No, you were wandering off looking for that symbol and didn't find it, but
Oh,
you
yeah,
did
that's
overhear
right.
them. You don't exactly remember where you were. Roll an intelligence check, actually. Nope, you do not. Definitely don't remember where you were. You were just wandering around at the time.
Hmm.
Well, it's still worth looking into it.
Well, there's multiple people we can always ask around.
Exactly. And discover a little bit more about the city, because I'm gonna be honest here, it's my first time here.
Yeah, same. Well, we got here a few days ago. Couple days ago.
Well,
Yeah, one of the
I arrived yesterday, and I am kind of eager to discover this city. It is why I travel, after all.
Yeah, so far what I've seen is more corruption.
Corruption is everywhere, unfortunately. It seems like there cannot be light without darkness.
That's why you gotta get rid of the ones that are corrupt. Take the roots out.
True, there is truth in that, especially if they hurt little pups. I'm gonna take a good bite of my breakfast. Well, either way, I'm eager to leave as soon as I finish this delicious stew.
Sounds good to me. We'll pick us on our way through. We'll do what he's doing.
Of course, I wouldn't go without the full party, personally.
He's quite handy.
Good one.
He punches hard.
That's the advantage of having many fists, I would believe. I'm gonna wolf down my meal.
Now that makes me think he's going to be part of the Temple of the Many Fists.
And once I'm done, I'm gonna get ready to leave with the rest of the group.
And for those of you who don't get that reference, may I recommend you listen to the podcast Authors and Dragons. It's very amusing.
I have a hard time listening to podcasts because I get distracted, bored, and in the end fall asleep, no matter how interesting it is.
Yeah. I can see that.
Yesterday I started a movie and fell asleep on it.
Ooh.
And it was actually a good movie, so
Yeah, I think that's why I do multiple things at the same time. I listen to podcasts while I work.
I cannot do that. I get way too distracted.
Yeah, that's where one of the 3 times ADHD comes in handy for me. It's like because I can actually do that because of it. Whereas by the same notion, I can't listen to music while I'm in the middle of role playing verbally because it completely distracts me.
Well, to each their own, I guess. Because
Exactly.
see, I cannot role play without listening to music.
And I can't write stuff without listening to music, so there we have it.
Oh, me neither.
I'm back.
Oh, wait.
I was?
Yeah, they're having a nice discussion about you.
Ah, great. What happened?
We were talking about how handy you are.
I have 3 of them.
Yeah.
I kind of want something tragic about that lost hand, maybe like a quest to restore it or something. I don't know if that's greater restoration or whatever that spell is.
Or maybe you get a mechanical arm.
That could be done as well. Both are expensive though.
Yeah, I think our conversation basically led up to us being like after breakfast, getting you from the doctors and going to investigate this missing people.
But real quick, actually, with Tasha's, I think it actually became kind of cheap. It's an uncommon item. It's either a common or an uncommon magic item, according to Tasha's, which means it's actually conceivable to get.
Well, We'll see
No
about
features or anything. It's literally just a limb. No, nothing special at all. But as far as like magical effects or whatnot, but still, it's realistic to get.
Oh, the prosthetic. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, technically speaking, you just need something that can cast Mage Hand at will.
No, I don't. I have 3 other hands that work just fine. I just need my hands for one thing: punching people.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, oh no. If you go Way of the Astral Monk, you'll have like 15 fists.
No,
which is really cool.
I'm going Way of Mercy. But something that I heard of that's kind of ridiculous: Bugbear Way of the Astral Self. With a normal weapon, when their astral self is active, they'd eventually get a 15-foot melee range.
Yeah. Well,
Not to mention the
Unfortunately,
surprise
can't-
attack.
Unfortunately, they can't do anything with halberds or anything like any reach weapons because all of them are heavy. But imagine.
well,
That
'cause,
would
like
be
whenever
like-
they
I mean,
attack,
Whip. And if you're a monk,
That one actually works. Yeah, whip is a monk weapon. That has reach. Cool.
yeah, it can do
So
a
20
whip,
foot.
which would make it a reach of 10 feet. Then your bugbear thing, so that's 15, and then
And
astral
astral.
build it. Astral
But
only affects
bears are
one
really
round.
nice.
Astral doesn't affect
Liz?
weapons, unfortunately.
I'm just sad that a Whip only has 1d4 damage.
That's
It
why
makes
monks
sense
are
when it
bullshit.
doesn't.
They should make it like a d6 at least.
I mean,
The
it functions
monk of-
with like a dagger as far as like the snap of the whip at the end. It's just a little slash. It's a hell of a good slash, but it's pretty equivalent to a dagger from the damage I've seen it do.
Yeah, unless
But,
you're building like
Grizz?
some sort of like giant bull whip.
Or Grizz and Fluffy. I traumatized one of my other DMs.
Oh no.
Level 11. We rolled stats. I got good enough stats I was able to pick up 2 feats. I got Sharpshooter and I got Piercer.
Oh, those are fun.
That Gloomstalker assassin combo, that
Oh
cloud.
yeah, I know, right?
I was a bugbear. Level 5 Gloomstalker Ranger, level 6 Assassin Rogue with a Sharpshooter and Piercer. If I could get surprise on someone, like I can do with invisibility to dark vision, you want to know how much I would roll on my first attack?
Hmm.
5d8
I
plus
know.
12d6 plus 16. Sorry, 15.
You want to hear what is sick? My centaur. My centaur, ranger, rogue. Gloomstalker.
Clippity cloppity, your gold is my property.
Huh?
Clippity cloppity, your gold is my property.
Your gold is my property, and good luck to catch me.
Mm-hmm. But continue, please.
But okay, so my DM got made the mistake to let us loot like some treasures, and I found Horseshoe of the Zephyr.
Oh.
Which oh
Double
yes,
movement speed for a mount.
and I'm a centaur, so I can put them on myself.
Mm-hmm.
That plus the cloak of the Displacer Beast. I am so fucking far away. I can shoot you with sharpshooter, which is not a problem with me. With the Gloomstalker, I get like the 3d6, and bonus action, I can cast Hunter's Mark on you. So bonus action, I cast Hunter's Mark, I get 1d6, plus my Assassin, plus my Gloomstalker. And I am so fucking far away that you cannot even think about trying to touch me.
Broken builds.
That's unfortunate for that.
And with that, I think it is time to end this session, and we can pick up here in 2 weeks. And
Alright.
As a quick question to you, Grizz. just in regards to the clinic, is there anything I need